So here we are at Lounge Studios to record step 9. So I think that the thing about being in space together today is that you can let that be as intimate or as big as it wants to be. But I think read all the breath and non-verbal stuff today that we haven't been able to do, and trust that the person in the room with the headphones on will take care of the rest. But I think we can just talk to each other. I think let's start there. Let's start with just talking to each other. So we hadn't been in person as a company before, so that was a gift. But then we were a company that has existed online, sort of versions of Zoom readings or online readings. So to come together was amazing, and then strip away everything but voices was, I guess that's the unique challenge.
Yeah.
So am I to assume I shouldn't get closer and further from it just while talking? That would be bad.
Well, I mean, she's moving about I think the camera is sort of
Hold on, get situated.
Okay, I just wasn't sure how jarring it would be.
I'll be leaning forward though because
Okay, we can adjust it.
see
Yeah.
the script.
We're doing our first serialized audio play. It's a play that Jack wrote. He started writing it a few years ago, Step 9, and we all kind of fell in love with it. And I'm just so excited that we're getting to do it this way. It's a little bit on the longer side, so it really suits itself to a serialized format, so we can just release it in episodes, and it's the part of a lifetime for me. I'm just loving working on this finally after all the readings we've done.
Oh, hey, Peanut. Morning.
That cake's been out all night.
It's fine.
That's what everyone says before the trichinosis kicks in.
Trichinosis is pork, dearest.
Well, whatever birthday cake turns into.
You want salmonella.
Do I?
I mean,
You should
want
have put it in the fridge last night.
So I hit the wrong button.
No, it's good. I'm getting
No, I hit
text.
the wrong button, so I lost my script place in the script. I gotta be careful about that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's really fun. We were rehearsing on Zoom for like 2 weeks maybe, and have been very much looking forward to today. And now we're actually all here together, and we all love each other in real life, and it's very fun.
It was my birthday. Technically, you hosted the party. If anything, you should have put it away.
Fine.
Oh, honey, I was kidding. You don't have
No
to.
problem,
That's
birthday
good.
girl.
Okay.
Thank you, love.
Uh-huh.
Okay, time out for
I guess I don't lean away though,
No,
as long as you
you're-
can handle because I'm staying
just
in
be
the
very
center.
careful because like you're talking to her as if like you guys are having a conversation, but you have to be mindful that you're talking to the mic at this point. So you did it a couple times. We were kind of like adjusting like this when it wasn't that kind of situation.
So we're
So
not
it
going
could
to be
be-
able to look at each other
Yeah.
to talk.
Well, do you want to be here?
Yeah.
Why am I
Yeah.
I can be there.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Once you sit there, you can't move.
Yeah.
You can't move.
Oh, it's very close. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
And you will have the same situation. Are you comfortable?
Pretty comfortable.
It's totally normal, right?
Absolutely.
Everything's totally-
100%.
Bring in the cameras.
I didn't think this would be
That's
even weirder than having a video camera in your face when you're shooting a movie, but somehow it's even
Oh,
weirder.
it's very weird.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, because
That's
the
surprising.
camera's not right here.
It's
The camera's like in the corner of the room
Sometimes
and
it's
getting
right,
you.
Yeah.
My name is Nicola, Saffren, and I'm going to be doing narration.
Emily's house, on a morning in early spring. She shuffles into her living room, looking over the debris from last night's birthday party. She breaks off a small piece of birthday cake that had been left out and takes a bite.
Go for it, guys. Let's do a test run. Here we go.
Ew!
Oh, hey, Peanut, morning.
That cake's been out all night.
It's fine.
That's what everyone says before the trichinosis kicks in.
Trichinosis is pork, dearest.
Well, whatever cake turns into.
You want salmonella.
Do I?
I mean, you want...
You should have put it in the fridge last night.
It was my birthday. Technically, you hosted the party. If anything, you should have put it away.
Fine.
Oh, honey, I was kidding. You don't have to...
No problem, birthday girl.
Thank you, love.
Uh-huh.
There should be room. I've been meaning to go shopping.
Okay, time out. How are we doing?
Sounds great.
All right.
So I can yell like that and not blow you up?
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was going to take longer to, so we'll do this and then you'll be on deck.
My name is Jack Canfora. I play Ari in Step 9, and I also wrote it.
You need to lower your
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
I said you need to lower your voices.
It was just crazy to watch them just sit in the middle of these ridiculously good actors.
Yeah.
It was just like, being on the 50-yard line for the greatest football game ever played, It was terrific.
It was good. Even Joe, our wonderful sound guy, said it and I was moved. It was fun watching him react. And
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. It's cool to be together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
The
so
next
nice.
normal. Maybe we're the next normal theatre company now. All right, you're up.
Oh, okay.
What's next? Well, I think we'll just go next in order when we can.
Farewell, friends.
You'll be back in the seat in a bit. I'm going to pull open my computer so I can follow along.
Why don't we go out?
No thanks.
Just a walk or something.
Not right
I
now.
think some fresh air might be
Ari, I am not going out of this house.
Okay.
That's lovely. Did we get it all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel really good about that thing.
Yeah, you really
I really do.
Want to take Canfora?
Actually,
That's what Jack Warner used to call me. Yeah.
I'm Jill Eikenberry, and I'm a member of New Normal Rep, and we're doing our first podcast play, sort of a radio play, audio play, as a podcast. I'm very excited about it. It's written by Jack Canfora, who is our artistic director, but also one of our major playwrights, and this is a play that I love particularly. Love my part, the mother, and being directed by my dear friend Eleanor Handley, and all my buds are in it, so we're just having a wonderful time. Lindsay, honey, close the curtains.
Fucking animals.
The media? Okay, well, you basically ran them over, so.
They were blocking the driveway.
Right. Okay, but I'm just saying it's maybe not smart to literally attack the media with your car. We need to have them on our side.
Enough, Lindsay.
Lindsay's right, Ari. If it was this crazy for a preliminary hearing, think about the actual trial.
Exactly. It's an important case. It's attracting a lot of coverage.
You can't be this thin-skinned about it. I know as a history teacher, you've never had to face many high-stakes situations in your life, but I also believe you're smart enough to adapt.
I love how this is your version of a pep talk.
Can we maybe not talk about it right now?
Agreed.
Anyone want anything? I'm going to get something to eat.
I can get it, Mom.
No. Honestly, I don't even know what I want, sweetie. Thanks, though.
What's going on, Dad?
He's upset and scared.
Let's hold there and go back to the top. It's great. You're right in the
Do we
pocket.
need to leave a pause when I'm leaving?
Oh, to get her out?
I mean, as long as we have room tone, I guess we can always add pauses in and post. And
Right.
I thought there was a long enough pause.
I think that was fine.
It's Jeffrey Dean! In real life!
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We're going to greet each other quietly. We'll be just moving the end of the scene and we'll take a little break.
Someone want to tell me how the day's going?
It's really going very well.
Can't you
right?
tell?
I'm on my second Oreo. That's how I've had three.
Yes,
They're
it's up
really
to one.
good.
It's on
47.
Damn
Oh,
it,
no,
Jeffrey.
That at 46.
Oh.
I come in on.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hi,
glad you're
Michael.
here.
It's all about Jeffrey.
We're having a great time.
White noise.
And shout out to Joe. And Joe's keeping us honest.
Joe is-
Joe. Yay, Joe.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Jeffrey has entered the building.
That's right. So we'll get just some sound from you. You want to tell us about your commute?
You really want to hear about my
Yes, we do.
We want you to
Well, it
monologue.
was New
for the-
Jersey Transit, and it was the old train. So, not the nice new ones, so it was skanky and but I made it. And it was express at least, so
There we go.
it's pretty good.
So just
play around with the entry. Obviously, a lot of this technical stuff will be taken care of later. So just let yourself creep in a way that feels right to you, skanky to you, and we'll see where we are. Beautiful. I'm so glad to have you all here.
At first, they put the microphone like right here, and I was like, oh, so I can't move my face. That's going to be interesting for acting. It's made me realize how much I flop about when I'm acting normally. But it's been cool. I think, weirdly, the more people that have been involved in the scenes, the easier it's felt, because it feels like we're actually around a dinner table, and it could be like a candelabra or something. And I have definitely started to forget about the mic in the bigger, busier scenes.
I can make coffee if anyone wants.
Oh no, I'm trying to cut back. That was basically my only food this semester.
Why is that?
Because her schedule's psychotic.
Mom and Dad think I stretch myself too thin, but I'm fine.
Do you love what you do?
Most days.
That's all that matters.
No, it isn't.
I think this is a play about a woman coming to terms with a traumatic experience that she had in her past, and finding that it doesn't necessarily go down a neat trajectory in terms of how she heals from it. And so I think it's kind of interesting in that it deals with a subject that many people think is very cut and dry, and actually recognizes that there are levels of nuance to it that a lot of people don't always explore.
That's a wrap on Alan Dershowitz. It's so fun. I don't want to be done. Write more, please.
Let's make sure that's true. What I'd love to do is the drunk scene, drunk phone call scene.
Sure.
And then,
And we will get you so working on all these different things. I love it.
That was great. That was really wonderful.
all right.
Weird to see Jen.
So weird.
Just from here up.
Have you met? You've never met?
Never. That's not true.
No, I think that's why she thinks
It's because I'm bigger than
Yes, right. That's right.
How are you? How's it going? It's going well.
It's going
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, you know. It's weird to make the adjustment because we're so used to, and now now we have everybody, and they're a whole person,
Right.
and just
The microphone, like it's also
Just a
not the same. It's
microphone,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done very many plays, just audible plays, but I like it. I like not having to worry about how I look when I'm doing it, for one thing. And secondly, the whole idea of the voice and how much it sort of means to people. When I met my husband many years ago, his voice was the first thing that I fell in love with, and I'm still in love with it. I think the voice is a really powerful part of who we are, and sometimes we kind of maybe let it be less so because all of the other things seem more important. But I think I can't wait to see how this feels because I'm so familiar with everybody's voices. We've worked together for years now, and these voices are so familiar to me and mean so much to me, and I think they will to the audience as well.
That's a wrap on Jill Eikenberry.
So 3 scenes left. This one, then there's one with Jeff and Carol, at which point we will wrap both of them, and then it's you two, and then it's martinis.
Oh, yeah. I do find it a little challenging. It's at the beginning of the day, I think we were a little bit thrown because it's not. We've been rehearsing on Zoom, so there's that whole format. We've gotten really used to that. We've done most of our productions with New Normal Rep via some form of Zoom. And that felt really intimate because we're just there in a quiet room with our computers and, seeing the faces of our scene partners right there. We were kind of separated by microphones and, trying to get the logistics of following the script and connecting with the scene partner, but staying on the mic and not making too much noise. it definitely felt like juggling. It was a different muscle, I guess, that was being exercised, but it's really exciting too, because I think the most exciting thing for me is being able to have those really intimate moments with the mic, because you can go really, really small with it when you can't really do that on stage. If we were on stage, somebody's trying to come in. If we were on stage, we wouldn't be able to have that true intimacy, and so that's exciting to me. Shut the fuck up. I'm not interested in a TED talk from you on the mysteries of the mind.
Hey, you want to focus on your daughter? Focus on your daughter.
That is what I'm about.
I think, actors are used to doing this because this is how we approach the beginning of every play, is to just be with the words and to read it with each other and to begin acting with each other in that capacity. So it feels very like familiar territory, I think, for most actors. I think it's freeing in that you don't have to worry about the visual component at all. You can just put everything into the expression and the voice and connecting with your other actors, and you don't have to worry about that component.
That's a wrap on Carol and Jeffrey.
I'm going to Disney World.
My name is Laura Gourdine, and I play Rebecca in Step 9. I'm looking forward to going in the booth and listening to people and just being able to bounce my energy off of theirs.
This is your room. This is like your room here, but it's your room. So make it home, and you just do what you want to do with it. All right, let's just do some talking.
Okay.
We can start, just run through the scene for a while.
Yeah, totally.
I'm learning, CJ. I'm learning.
Out like a light, ran herself ragged today.
Thanks, Beck. I feel awful I haven't.
Well, I read her bedtime stories way better than you.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, it's true. I've heard you read. You don't ever delve, you know? You don't lean into the narrative, zero subtext.
If I pour you some wine, will you stop pretending you're teaching a class at the Actors Studio? I just opened a bottle.
You mean you just opened another bottle?
Do you want some or not?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Good. I think Mal, I know it says he's calling once a week and whatever, but I think in terms of the state she's in, it feels like how she left that prison. It feels like you've just gotten off the plane from Virginia and you've opened a bottle of wine and she's like taking care of the bath time and the bedtime story and that, so that when you say, sorry, early on you kind of go, listen, sorry, I think she's coming from a place of, I just don't have my shit together. So I don't know that there's lightness around, like when you say, if I pour you a glass of wine, like, I don't know that there's a laugh in her there. Like there's sass in her and there's like sisterly sarcasm in there. Like, can I get you to show? But I just don't know that she's the energy to be light right now.
Okay.
Which sort of buys you the, all right, like I just got to be tough with you because this fragility thing is like, you can't do it anymore.
My name is Melissa Joyner. I'm actually on the board of New Normal Rep. So I am here not only supporting an amazing theater company, but I'm doing a little acting for them. And I don't know, I've done a few of Jack's plays and he's phenomenal. So I'm having the best time. That's what I'm doing here.
Do you need water?
Yeah.
I keep taking it. I keep having some and I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, I use coffee.
I know, that's hardcore. I hydrate with caffeine.
Hurry, waters for the week. We've been married 12 years. If that's a moral failing in your view, well, then feel free to judge me. But more importantly, he's still Maggie's father.
Well, that, I don't know what you intend to do about that.
Do about it? That's not a do something about it situation. It's a basic fact. And whatever else he is, Rebecca, he's a good dad. I think this play is about karma. I think this play is about how there's never one truth. I think this play is about doing what's right when no one's looking. And my hope is that people really kind of connect to someone in this piece. It's a rough one, it's a tough one, but it's fantastic.
I know it's insane. I know it's unhinged, and I know most of all that it's monumentally unfair of me, but as a mother, I can't allow myself the luxury of caring about any of that. Say something. It doesn't have to be the right thing to say. There's no right thing to say. Please.
I think parents want to rearrange the world for their children. It's natural. But I guess the hardest thing for a parent is knowing the world always refuses to be rearranged.
That's a wrap on Laura Gourdine and Melissa Joyner. And that's a wrap.
Oh!
Joe's gonna get ripped.
Hi, I'm Joe. How's it going, guys? In TV broadcast land, I am the one doing all the recording for all these beautiful actors today. These amazing actors today. Each and every one of them are all-stars. They killed it. I've never seen, this is a true story, I've never seen something like this in my life. That majority of these takes were like one takes. And like the emotion was there. Like, you know, they weren't really like, oh, I forgot these words. Not too much that was going on. It was kind of like everybody was just in and out, in and out, in and out, like truly professionals. Like, seriously.
I think we've got a lot of work to do between today and what I'm excited for. I think there's layers that can go in now. I think it's exciting that there's no real rush, right? We have time to layer in a soundscape and all those pieces that will take people inside the hearts and minds of these characters. I think they will really get to feel like they're living each beat with them.
Yeah, I think that's, and the actors have really put the blueprint for that together.
Yeah.
You know, I generally don't know why I've written a thing or anything like that. I just try and hope that I've written a story that's like a story I would like to see, that it's entertaining and that it's heartfelt, and that the characters face real challenges and find a way to if not entirely overcome them, come to terms with them. And you know, sometimes, I mean, to me, that's when it's done right, it's a very kind of beautiful thing to see.
And here, right? You said something you'd like to see. This is going to be something
right
would like
here.
To hear. No, I'm having this entirely academic memory that did people used to say
Shakespeare's Day. They used to say, "I'm going to go
hear a play."
Yeah.
So that's me being pretentious, saying, "Oh, my little bit of Shakespearean knowledge." Yeah. I'm excited for people to hear this play. To go hear this play.
Yes, to hear it, because they want to see it. They're disappointed.
In your mind's eye.
Exactly. In your mind's eye.
It's getting late. It's getting super late. Good night.